Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020 All-Rounder episode number 12. Finish in the top 3 as leader is the objective. This is my final race with the Arapaho Hincapie team. After crashing out last episode, we crashed out of a race and ended up with an injury that took multiple months to recover from. We did finally manage to recover from that injury just in time to catch the last race of the season. What that ended up meaning for me was I literally have had just a single day, the day I crashed, a fitness peak this whole season. That's it. No fitness peak for this race. The one good thing, fitness level, 97%. And I finally do end up with a positive race day condition as a number of riders are trying to break away. So this is an under 23s race, but we've got a full team at this one. And I get full leadership of said team, which makes me happy. No Brandon Rim, who would be the best support rider, but I've still got the whole rest of the team working for me. And you can see the extreme fatigue already setting in with 8 riders 1 minute away from the pack and nobody sitting up enough for them to really establish themselves. Luckily, I have a good flat rating. You can see a lot of guys are pretty tired. Cadota especially. He's got a +4, but he is working at the front. I think I should probably switch that out with somebody else, but that's okay. We have 3 climbs on this. One bigger climb a little further from the finish, but then 2 short little punchy climbs right before the finish. Those are definitely the chance for me to use my teammates and try to leave a lot of the field behind. But the seven riders now at the front have just over 2-minute gap. So the field sat up just a little bit, but Cadota still working pretty hard at the front. 93k to go in the season with the team, and then we will be heading on to Rally UHC for next season. I haven't checked the rankings after this race. We'll see if they are destined to be a Continental or Continental Pro team for next season. Currently they're a Continental Pro team, but they're very much on the edge of that, the cusp of that, possibly dropping down to being a Continental team. Alright, here we go. First of the 3 climbs. For now, we just want to make it up. Let's go ahead and set an 80 so we don't get dropped. 3 riders left at the front. 1 rider left at the front, and that's it. Brake has been caught. Peloton down under 100. Down to 88. Another climb still to go. '86 as we go over the top. Cadota is dropped, but everybody else is still here. Janish heading back to get water. Hopefully this doesn't come back together much. We'd like to keep those riders behind. So Jones, what is your pace? Make sure that picks up a little bit, because the guys behind are actually still catching up to us. There we go. Okay, that's opening the gap, or at least holding the gap. Janish, let's go ahead and set you to a 77 as well. Koyama, no, you're going to protect Petrov. Ouch, you're the one who should be up there. Let's get you up there. And then Beard, you're just going to hold position. So you know what? You're pretty dang tired too. Set you to a 77. Janish, go ahead and sit tight. And Jones, you can work. Alright, 23k to go. It's a little early for me to start some sort of coordinated attack. But I kind of, I want to. Let's just go ahead and do this thing. So, Koyama's got to be my guy, right? Yeah, 64 mountain, or hills, 65 hills. Janish, the other one who's in better shape. And then we're looking at like Beard and Petrov and Jones. And Jones, you're right at the front. Okay. We're going to up the pace here. Tried 81 initially. That shouldn't do too much damage to the team. Alright. We got guys in place now. Here's Petrov, here's Beard, Janish, Koyama. Okay. Everybody's here. Not enough pace, Jones. You're not even at the front. Okay, we're getting an actual acceleration from some riders. These guys are just too dang slow. So, come on, Petrov. Bring it on up. We got 99 still in the peloton. First rider's starting to get dropped out, and Petrov is actually bringing it forward. However, he is tiring out the guys behind him a fair bit. Beard's about to get dropped. Drop to the back. Go auto. Alright. We ride with Janish. Janish, there you go. Cover that gap. Carefully, carefully. Okay, Petrov's done. Okay, we're going to let Petrov hold this gap for us a little bit. Jones has been dropped. 81, now 94. Petrov, I thought you were going to hold this gap. What are you doing?
The tempo has slowed down. Something might be cooking.
11K. Definitely want to attack that next one. And Petrov, we are going to have to work.
There are just 10 kilometers left.
Okay. Gotta put a little hurting in. Slight hill, little downhill. We'll just head into town and probably turn right around and leave town, I would imagine. 8K to go. Okay, Petrov done. 7K to go. And this is the breakaway point. Janish, Koyama to lead me out. And we'll see if we can go off and claim our second win and the team's second win of the entire year. Okay, I'm going to use my gel. Alright. Janish led me out well. Koyama's going to go full 99. There's the top. There's the top. Alright, here we go. 4.5K. Can I get some separation before the top? At the very least, I've got a small group. I've got a small group. A group of 8. Attacking the descent. It's a group of 10 now. I'm on sprint, yet I am recovering. I am out front, which is strong. 2K to go. Still, it's all technical through here. 1.2K, I've got separation. Come on now. 13K, another technical corner to the finish. That's going to be a win. Second of the year. Second of the career. Second for the team. We come back from injury in the best way. Great way to wrap up the season. That little race day condition bonus helped quite a bit. Something I really did not get much of this season at all. Last guy to lead me out, Koyama, claims 15th. A minute and 45 behind me. Alright, 14-second victory ahead of the next 7 chase riders and then 2. Very good evaluation. Plus 24 points, just 50 away from leveling up. So we'll get it. Well, It'll still be December 1st, but we'll be a little further up on points. Manager satisfaction plummeted through the injury. Not worried about that. That was literally our last race with the team, and they made me leader anyway. And it was a wise decision. That was our team's last race of the year, so there's a couple other races. There's about 10 days of racing left on the calendar for other teams, but we won't worry about that. Here's the profiles for next season. Jumbo-Visma, Decathlon Quick-Step, and Team Ineos leading as top talents. Bora Hansgrohe, surprisingly, in 4th place. Not a place they would normally be placed at. Alpecin Phoenix coming up to the World Tour level, and it is Cofidis, who, a longtime Continental Pro team, former longtime World Tour team, drops back down to Continental Pro at 3.5 stars, the first 3.5 stars, so they'll dominate Continental Pro level, most likely. And then we're looking at their Circus Arcade, Samsic, Direct Energy, Caja Rural, no Rally UHC yet. No Rally UHC. They did not retain enough talent, and it certainly wasn't because of us. I was $3,000. I was only $500 above minimum. They did not sign enough riders. In fact, there you go. We are going to be one of the top continental teams. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that one bit. For one thing, it's one of those you could potentially stay with the team for a couple, 2 or even 3 seasons as we develop. We could be Continental, and as we develop, we could help boost the team back to Continental Pro. I mean, look how close we are. You'd figure a team with their budget should. But in this game, Rally UHC always yo-yos back and forth. And yeah, Arapaho. That's what we're leaving. So definitely better support, better leaders. I don't mind playing the role of teammate most of next season. We've got a lot of development to go still with this rider. That's going to do it for this season. Let's go ahead and push forward to January, at least as soon as we check out a few things. Geraint Thomas, top rider. Egan Bernal and Bookman. Danny Van Poppel, top of the Continental rankings, ahead of Melier. And then in the Super Prestige, I, by the way, even before that race, had more than double the points of the entire rest of the team combined, and had the team's only victory, and now both of the team's victories for the year. Where did I end up at? Should have been over 100 points. It is 128 for the season. Not much. Not much at all. But I'll take it. It is certainly better than nothing. 352nd in our opening season of this career. And unlike what I'm used to, right, by now I'm already competitive in picking up multiple victories and moving on to a Continental Pro team as one of the leaders, and then usually before the end of that first season, the full leader. Definitely not the case here with this playthrough. And I'm happier for it. I really am. Being a garbage rider and really working our way up slowly, I love it. I'm really happy. But let's go ahead and head into the new year. So look at that. Not even last. 56th as a team. But there, 196 points. I had 128 of them. Just a month away from starting the new season, but with the turn of the month, I have leveled up. We're going to get a skill point and attribute evolution. We're going to unlock some World Tour races on our next level, but no attribute points there. So that's a little unfortunate because I'd much rather have the attribute points, but we'll take what we can get. Now, I'm going to look at both attribute progression as well as evolution progression in this one because we are going to hit that point where we're going to hit a ceiling way early, and I'd rather not. So acceleration, resistance, and recovery are our weakest areas, so we want to make sure that we are improving those. This does cover the bottom two. Climber does not. Time trial does not. What gives us recovery? Just Stage Racer. So Stage Racer would be the only one I can take right now. That would give me a mountain point. Time trial and prologue, at least those would all be going up, though the flat and downhill won't matter. But we will get the two primary ones that we need. But if we go evolution, or where are we even at, right? Stage Racer evolution would get us a jump by 2, 3, 1 point. So evolution potential goes up by 6, down by 1, and up by a couple in my weakest category. So that wouldn't be a bad thing. Climber looks really bad. That wouldn't help us right now. Time trial could be a good boost. It's just straight time trial points. Sprinter could give me some good points there, though I would lose some here. Same with Puncher. Classics just brings that cobble rating, which, by the way, is my lowest potential, so that certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. Stage Race would give me this, but it would lower that. I know I'm going to have to do this at some point. And really sooner rather than later. Maybe next level. I think we might need to make our next level an evolution of potential. Or do we do it now? You know what, let's do it now. We're going to head into the team the way we are, and we're going to use the stage racing. It does hurt me on Cobbles 1, so I'm going to have to do a Classics 1 at some point to pick that up as well, but that'll get everything up a little bit higher. Here's the major changes through the season. I'm just going to quickly scroll down, and you can look for yourself. That's the end of the list. Alright, on to the new year. A week into February, we have our first race of the year, now with Rally UHC. And for this one, I've got a challenge or two that I'm facing. One, I don't know about my teammates. The only one I know anything about, Simon Jones. As in, one of my teammates from last season, he came over with me to Rally UHC. I don't know anything about the rest of them, so it's going to be hard to judge what to do, who to use, how to set yourself up, if I ever get the role of leader. Probably won't. I'll probably just be playing teammate or breakaway rider for a while, so that's good. Today, objective, top 30 on the stage, and this is a good day to do it. We're looking at a 9-kilometer, basically prologue. Anything over 5 is technically time trial, but it's so short, so it's mostly prologue rating. Today is a 71. Time trial is a 69, so I'm averaging better than a 70 between the pair with a +2 race day condition. And pretty good resistance. We'll try 78 setting out, see if that's a decent tempo we can maintain. Looks a little too hard. We'll try a 76 here. 7K to go. Little downhill section, but it's going to be followed up by a little uphill. Coming up on the first checkpoint. 25th, 9 seconds. That's how close things are. I think the energy is good on that 78, so I could push a little harder. We're going to try it at 80. especially through these technical areas. Little uphill, over 3 now. So we're using that mountain rating, which is not good because my mountain rating stinks. Something fierce. But that energy, the extra energy, is just about consumed, so we'll try a 79 towards the finish. 1K to go. Okay, now we can push pretty hard. Final meters. Let's see, is it a good time? 18th. Not bad, but will that hold for a top 30? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Just 11 seconds. That's it. That is such a small margin, but it's a really short stage. Now 19th, 20th. Can only fall 10 more positions, and all the front runners haven't come yet, but plenty of the team leaders are not necessarily good. Eisenhart, same time as me, but he's 1 place ahead of me. Now 25th. It looks like I will slip out of the top 30, most likely, with another 30 or so riders to go. But it's a little bit encouraging that I'm kind of in the middle of the pack on my team. I'm one of the weaker riders here. Taylor sets off. I am down to 30th. Definitely going to drop outside of the top 30. There's no way I'm holding through the last. Yeah, there you go, 31st. Failed the objective. Not by far. I'm like 1 second. 1 second outside of the top 30. Paddy Bevan wins by 4 seconds. Trio of Australian riders at the top in their home race. There you go, 35th. 20 seconds back. 2 seconds. 2 seconds out of the top 30. Still get 4 points though. It's better than nothing. And it's a start. So it's the Herald Sun Tour. I've got my whole season scheduled out already fitness-wise. We're on our first fitness peak all of last season. We had 1 day on a fitness peak, and we didn't make it through that race as we crashed out. We missed our third one because of the injury. We missed that whole fitness peak besides that half a stage because of the injury. And I missed the first one entirely because it was the same objective that I had set for the first here. And I never was in a race until the fitness peak had come and gone for that first one. This time, though, the next race on the calendar, we did get invited to by the team. So, a little late. It's already been going for a while, but we should at least get through this whole first race with a fitness peak, which is awesome because, I haven't gotten to enjoy that. We just did a whole year without one. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.